Hi guys, this is Ratchetro and we are playing Criminal Case Elite Mode and we are here in Criminal Case Travel in Time. So, I read through some of your recent comments and also through some of the comments that have, how should I say, that I have archived. So I could see what, I have a full list of your suggestions here, and one of the cases that somebody, I think, wanted me to do for a while was case number 20, last one in the Alter Present, the Travel in Time. So, we're gonna do this one for the next 4 videos, this one and next 3. Okay, must forget who's the killer. Katrina, sticking to the Ptolemy's royal pyramid is potentially a suicide mission, but if our time machine is in there, we must take that chance. I'm positive the machine is there. That map Katrina found clearly shows a concealed room right in the center of the pyramid. Makes sense the Ptolemies would want to keep a close eye on it. I just hope we can reach it without getting caught. This is our only hope of going back in time to fix everything Ammon changed to put the Ptolemies in power. Katrina, it's time for you to head out. Ravi said the best time to infiltrate the pyramid is this evening, during the changing of the guards. We're all counting on you. It's lucky a fellow resistance member works incognito in the palace. The guard uniforms he's given us should... Oh no. Everybody, hands in the air! By order of the Ptolemy dynasty, you're all under arrest for conspiracy against the Ptolemy family. Oh, come on! Oh no. God damn it, when you think everything was going well. Katrina, I can't believe you're back in jail. How did the royal guards find us? They rounded up the entire resistance. What if we can't escape? What if we got to live the rest of our lives in a wrong present? Well, we probably won't get to live much longer anyway. The Faria would never let traitors live. Everybody take a deep breath. Okay, I did. We can't give up so soon. As Chief Scott would say, don't confuse a single defeat with a hailstorm. We... Prisoner Katrina. Princess Nefertiti has demanded you be brought to her. Oh, gee. You mean a bet? What does that traitor want with us? You shall show deference to the princess. Now, hurry up. I'll go with you, Katrina. Alright. Traitor! Katrina, there you are. What do you want, bitch? I mean Nefertiti. What? Silence. I didn't bring you here to chit-chat. I need your help. Really? You need help? We're the ones locked up in jail. We trusted you to bet, Nefertiti, and you did this to us. I did what I had to do for my family. There were some hard choices to make, but I refused to be judged by you. Now listen, I had you arrested and brought here for a reason. My father, Ramses XLIII, has been murdered, and I need you to find his killer. I wasn't even reading it, I think I remember that it was 43. The Pharaoh has been murdered? Yes, this palace is full of two-faced snakes, I can't trust anyone. But you're different, Katrina. You'll uncover the truth. Why would you think that would help you? Because finding my father's killer would make me much more willing to pardon you. Solve his murder and you may save your own necks. Everyone in the palace is to answer your questions. Your team will also have access to our finest equipment. My father's death must be avenged. Now go. His body is still on the upper balcony, at the top of the pyramid. I'm mad at her. I'm mad that she betrayed us. We trusted her, she was very nice, and yet we found out that she was behind all of it. damn it. Not gonna make it in time. Where's the quill? Go on. Let's do this. Now they're gonna do it all over again. Ah, there's the crown. I couldn't find it. I think I just forgot a bit how hard the crises are. I think I said once when I was playing normal videos that I said that this game, that the criminal case wasn't hard enough, and this is what we get. Katrina, my head is still reeling. First the palace guards break into the resistance headquarters and arrest us all. And now Nebet's ordered us to find out who killed her father, the Pharaoh. It's not how I imagined we'd get into the palace, but at least we could use the investigation as an excuse to search for our time machine. Gosh, look at the Pharaoh, Katrina. He's got molten gold power over his head. Clearly he had enemies everywhere, even in his own palace. And it's pretty clear that molten gold is what killed him. You're right, there might be a clue in that pile of cushions. Let's search through it. And now that we know what we're dealing with, we better talk to Nefertiti again. Let's do this, Katerina. I hate you so much. Let's look through the cushions first. Come on, what am I looking for? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, a remote control. Katrina, there was a strange remote under those cushions. You're right, it has a label for gold temperature. This remote was obviously used in a murder. We better send the remote to Kai and see what he makes of it. Alright. Six hours. Now. Katerina, you know how much my father meant to me. Solving his murder is a great honor. Ah, I can understand that. Sure, you manipulated us for months, betrayed us, then arrested us to help you find your father's killer. What an honor. Anyway, you said you don't trust people in a palace. Anyone specific in mind? Many. My family is rich and powerful, so obviously we have enemies. Any one of them could have done this. And what about you? Where were you at the time of the murder? Here, in my chambers. I just come back from talking to my father in the throne room. In that case, Katerina, you better go inspect the throne room immediately. Okay. Still hate you. I still hate you. For what you did to us, and I hate them all. A drive for power, that's what they all wanted. Can't find a bowl, nor eye of Ra. Where is it? Ah. Go on. Guess I'm gonna be spending too much again. Ah, there it is. Not the fish. There. And Eye of Ra. Ah, the necklace. Ah. No wonder it was so hard to find. Alright, dear, let's get cracking. That box you found has the family crest on it. And it also says employee records. I guess that's what's in these egg-shaped pods. You're right, hopefully one could give us a new lead. But which one? The labels are faded. Can you reveal the text? And what's this torn paper? We better glue it back together. I'd think that the papers are the past here in the future, but no. Papers still exist. What does it say? Katrina, this looks like some kind of speech. Or rather, a draft version of one. Listen to this. It says, my husband and Yuge Feria has been killed. The world grieves, but justice will be served. Seems pretty composed. Then it goes on to say, I don't have time for this. Obviously the author lost their patience. You're right, sis, it says my husband, this draft must be written by the queen herself. Which means we need to talk to Queen Shabaka. We better be on our best behavior, Katrina. We don't want to get sent back to prison. I'll try to be. Okay, another box. Maids, guards, butlers, kitchen staff, chefs, Robbie. Alright, Katrina, let's see which employees' records we could look into. This one has Ravis's name on it. He works at the palace but spies for the resistance. It'd be interesting to know what the Faria taught him. And you're right, Katia, Ravi wasn't at the headquarters where we all got arrested. Hopefully this means he's still free. Let's unlock his records. Alright. Okay, maybe it's a good thing that he's free to go. For now. No, let's not talk to her yet. Let's get rid of all the clues, then go talk to suspects. Alright, it's unlocked. Great, Katia, you unlocked Rice's employee records. I'm not sure how these work, but... Oh, it's projecting something. Oh, what a small projector it is. Hologram. I had my eye on you for a while, Ravi. My liege, I swear that I'm loyal only to you. Always been nothing to me, only actions. Actions? What kind of actions? I'd do anything to prove my loyalty. Oh my gosh, he was suspecting. Wow, Katrina, it looks like the Faria was doubting Ravi's loyalty. Does this mean Ravi was in trouble and killed the Faria to save himself? Well, let's ask him about it first. Or did Ravi decide to prove his loyalty by selling us out? It can't be a coincidence that we all got arrested soon after. We need to find Ravi, Katarina. Well, yeah, we gotta know how did they manage to find us. How? Alright, let's go to Queen first. I'll try to be nice, but inside, I'm very bad at them. Queen Shabaka, we found a draft of your speech. We hope you'd grant us an audience to... Pah, that speech. On top of everything else I need to do. My husband's murder is terrible, of course. A tragedy, but it does not weaken the regime. Do you think it was a political act against your family? That's a bold question coming from someone who should be in prison for treason. It took a great deal of persuasion to agree to have you investigate my husband's murder, Katerina, but Nefertiti insisted. In any case, it's your job to find out who did it, not mine. I have better things to do. Alright, now let's go to Ravi. What happened, dude? Ravi, there you are. Oh, Katerina, you were right. I was so worried when I heard the resistance had been arrested. About that, any idea how the palace guards learned where the resistance headquarters were? None. I always made sure to never go straight from the palace to the headquarters so they can't have followed me. We found your employee records. We saw you pleading with the Pharaoh, telling him you'd do anything to show your loyalty. Did you sell out the resistance? Never. The Pharaoh just enjoyed having his employees grovel. He didn't even know I was part of the resistance. All he wanted was a report on other porters. What about his murder? Where were you when it happened? I was working. I didn't even hear about the Pharaoh until after learning about the resistance. I hope you're telling the truth, because now that the Pharaoh is dead and the resistance is behind bars, the last thing we need is a double cross from you. Yeah. So, how did the King Tyrant die? Well, Katerina, it's the first time I do an autopsy with a guard posted outside my door. Can't say I enjoy it. I can agree with that. Yes, and I bet Nefertiti might have let us out of jail so we could solve her father's murder, but they're clearly keeping an eye on us. I still can't believe she tasked you with investigating the Pharaoh's murder. She clearly doesn't trust anyone in her father's palace. Speaking of the Pharaoh, did you find anything on his body? As you'd expect, the victim's head had 4th-degree burns. The gold was so hot that it broiled the skull and severely damaged the brain. I used the palace's advanced scanner to analyze the gold. It was so pure that I quickly found traces of a foreign element, a powder that came from sleeping tablets. I deduced that your killer has trouble sleeping. They took a sleeping aid and still had some powder on their fingers when they prepared the gold. Well, the killer would definitely have trouble sleeping now that Katerina is on their trail. Alright. So, a killer who has insomnia. Now this remote, what was it used for? Katerina, is the Pharaoh really dead? That's crazy! And I bet it wants us to find the killer? That's crazier. I agree that it's strange, but it's better than being locked up. So let's keep our heads down and our eyes open. Did you check out that remote Katerina found on the crime scene? Yeah, the killer rigged this remote to control a drone-like machine that would have flown over the Pharaoh's head before releasing the molten gold. Oh, so that's how it was done. It's pretty ingenious. The killer must be good at electronics to have managed to put this together. Our killer may be a wizard at electronics, but Katerina is a pro at investigating. Okay. Alright. Katerina, everything is so crazy. First, our plan to retrieve the time machine from the palace fails spectacularly, and we get arrested along with the resistance for treason. Then we get yanked out of our cells to solve the Pharaoh's murder. Someone poured gold over his head through the use of a drone-like device. But who did it? And why? And I bet Nefertiti insists that we're the only ones she can trust with this investigation. I'm not sure what to make of that. The Queen, on the other hand, doesn't trust us one bit. Now, it's unclear if we should trust the Ravi. The Pharaoh questioned his loyalty. Could he have sold us out to the regime? Or could he have killed the Pharaoh to save his cover? Anyway, Katerina, you are to follow me. What now, dude? Come now, unless you want to return to your cell. Jeez, what now? I hate these guys. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!